Nobody's here yet. I'm all by myself. It's here. Uh-uh. Let's see. To start. Where to start? Okay. Well, I only just noticed I put 3 O's in for some reason. That's how that goes. Oh yeah, that's totally a noticeable difference. Just trying to add a little bit of depth to the moon. It is a round object. It's by adding craters. Not that I know how any of the craters on the moon actually work. Because my art style is basically just winging it. That's smaller. Hi, May. I thought you weren't gonna make it. Is it not working? You said psst. Is that just a hello? Or is that a everything is going horribly wrong? It's all gone wrong. There's fire and death and blood. Yay! Alright. Opacity. Gonna try to get some curvature cavern thingies. Yeah, it's being nice. That is always delightful. Here's how it currently looks with flats. And then here's how it looks with the shades. I'm just trying to go in and add some depth to the actual colors. Right now I am starting with the moon. It is slightly blue. So that is how I wanted my moon to be. So there. When you draw your own moon, you can make it as not blue as you want. But mine is blue and looks kind of like a golf ball. Cannot unsee. Blur this out some. This. All the way up here. I have way too many layers. Thank gosh for the folder thing. But the folder thing, I probably would have lost my mind. Ugh, I forgot again to preserve opacity. That's gotta be my favorite tool. I'll be honest. It's a thing I didn't even know was a thing. And now I know it's a thing, and I'm never going back. Never, not ever, you cannot make me. At this point, if I had to do my art without preserve opacity, it'd be like doing it with 3 fingers missing. So far I'm currently not hungover, which is quite nice. Honestly, May, I know what little I found from YouTube and then nothing. Everything else I've literally just winged it. But so far what I make turns out kind of nice. Just want to blur out the edges of the caverny bits. Hi! I wasn't expecting you, Rush. I have made arts. Oops, what did I just do? Move. Much better. I've yet to get hungover. And I'm going to fully embrace that for as long as that may happen. Oh, I forgot a color thing. Yes, I did. I'm over here adding depth and stuff when I never colored in her scales. Where would that go? Color, skin green, but below the hair. Scales. I don't know why. My brain just never expected it. Maybe because it is quite early. But I have no idea what time it is for her. Because time zones are the devil's magic. Can't even see it because of the. Let's see. We do. In green. It's hard because her scales are very similar color. I honestly would rather be streaming in the evening, but this is when I can stream. Yeah, Cattle and Dodge are always streaming in the evening for me. That's still not very dark here a little bit. A little bit lighter. I know nothing about color theory, by the way. I just finagle with these thingamajiggers until it looks the way I want it to over here. That's my magic. This looks really cool without the scales and whatever. So happy with this. It is 9 a.m. for me. Because that is when I don't have to share the internet. And that is a very nice thing. I don't have to share the internet. I have very little idea how his skills work. I only know that I'm going to try. This is what I get for making a main character who has an appearance I don't know how I can draw, and then deciding to make a cover for it. You guys will laugh at this. I put all of 10 seconds into setting up for my dad's present. He has a dual monitor, so I'm going to make him a wallpaper for his computer. It's 10 seconds setting that up, and then went right back to this. Because it is my art. It is for my baby. It is for my lovely, lovely writings. Are you abandoning me already, Rush? Well, thank you for popping in. And if I'm misinterpreting that and you mean while you're listening to me, I appreciate you liking my dulcet tones enough for that. It's just in, I don't actually know what dulcet means. All I do know is that even though it is 9 a.m., I want to have more butterscotch schnapps root beer because it tasted delicious. I will not because it is 5 a.m., but it is 5 o'clock somewhere, I guess. Ooh, yay. When I do anything drastic, I'll like say it out loud so you can see the visual difference. It's weird, when I first started doing digital art, that little soft scratch of the pen against the tablet drove me mad. I hate noises like that. Now it's almost comforting. It's weird how that can change, isn't it? Like that I want to round that out a little bit so it looks like an actual. Yay for art, yes. It's always fun to have the arts. Gosh, I forget because I'm terrible and never go in your streams. What art program do you use? Let's see now that I've gotten a few done. Tap, tap, excuse you. I said tap, tap, not what mass scroll. Ah. Bo has a cracked copy of Photoshop, but other than that, I haven't ever really used it. Yeah, I like that. It's a subtle enough blue that it doesn't stand out too much against it, but you can actually see it. I am content. I am still going to have this turned off when I color it in, though. Ah, that's because I'm on Blur. Anybody else ever find themselves trying to color in with blur because they forgot to change their marker? That's me. Find it funny how my nose chose right when I started a stream to start to run. Couldn't have done it beforehand when I could have blown it. No, no, that'd be too easy. That makes sense. I had a very brief interaction with Photoshop when I was in high school and in the yearbook class, but really that class was so poorly run I did almost nothing. They had me take several pictures of the anime club for the yearbook, and then literally none of them ended up in the book. It's like, thanks guys, that was only my one contribution. That's how it goes though. Hey May, did you ever actually read any of Trailing Turquoise? Just wondering if you're just sitting here going, I wonder why there's scales on that girl's skin. Good to know. You've got time. My goal is to get it updating every other Wednesday while I'm rewriting the chapters, and then once I catch up, I will probably switch to once a month because I'll be writing new content, and that is much harder. Oh, May, you're delightful. Well, spoiler free, this is the main character, Alona, and where is it? Already lost it. There we go. This is the main character, Alona, and when a certain thing happens, her skin scales over. And it is really cool and has reasons, but I have not told the reasons yet. Are you gonna let her talk to you like that, May? But yeah, it's super cool. Because how many heroines do you know that have super sharp scales? Not super sharp, they're moderately sharp. It's a little bit bigger. I do way too many hobbies. Don't mind me, I just have a Let's Playing channel, a Assembler, novel. That's me, guys. The person who does way too much. That small can an individual. I'm gonna drive myself mad with all my hobbies that I collect. Already embraced this. Honestly, every time I list what I have, I forget something. Oh, right, I'm also trying to make an RPG game in RPG Maker. Oh gosh. There's more. There's always more. Oh yeah, recently my brain decided I wanted to make a tiny illustrated cookbook thing. Because, you know, I have all this free time. Why not make a cookbook of all my family's most fattening recipes? Like Bubba's double-ectable fudge. I made that pun yesterday and was quite proud of it. It's just double-layered fudge. Fudge, fudge, but if you eat enough, you will definitely pudge. Trust me. I've lost track of all my social media. Honestly, I think my channel's Facebook has been long since abandoned. Get a little bit of blur on there. Just it shows that the scales are growing out of the skin. Add back that in. Yeah. Yeah, I am content with that. I just want to that one in. Blur. New. Scales glow. Let's see, this is the part that's gonna be different because I have no idea what I'm doing. More of a turquoise. It's just a little bit. That worked. I have no idea how it is luminosity layers worked. Nothing. Normal. Did it all. I'm confused. That's fairly self-evident, as always. Maybe it's because I'm using blur. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just insane. As always. See what that looks like on luminosity. Yeah. Yeah, that's the color. Feels a little bit too sick. Sir. And it's gone. Everybody's insane. Best people are insane. Insane. We're all insane. Jesus Christ, phone. I did not set that alarm. How dare you, phone? How dare you? Or it's gonna be really trying to make it look like these glow. Luminosity, I feel like, is at whoa. Don't mind me, it's just clicking on the wrong thing. Here we go. I think that's normal now. When to click here, I clicked here, which is into the window next to it, so I'm just gonna move that and hope I didn't ruin everything. Just one moment. Just need to double check things. This will look weird for a second. I thought so. Fresh. Okay. Why is my screen black? I don't like this. Oh. You hate me, don't you? Don't you, technology? It's completely black for you guys too, isn't it? Unclicked the pen, guys. All I wanted to do was see how it looked like in the big view. Why would you do this to me, game? Did that work? It did work, and now you see the secrets. No. No. Okay, I think we're good. I just noticed I haven't saved. Saving now. Can you guys see the things? Is everything alright? I'm gonna stick with it. I have a plan. Actually, I'm gonna take this. Get bigger. Velocity. 30 or apparently 38. It's not enough glow. We must go glowier. And then out a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna like this. But it's worth a try. That's what all of art is, isn't it? I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I have to try it anyway. Let's see if it looks better. Over everything. Over that. My faces still look a bit odd. I think I'm missing a bone here at the cheek or something, but you know, it's close enough for me. Well, it doesn't look completely normal when I flip it. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. So you know what? I am content. This is supposed to be a quick and easy thing, and now I'm all like adding glow layers and luminosities and multiplies and all these things I know nothing about because I want to try it. Let's see. And well, it definitely looks better with that. I'm just gonna leave it off for the moment. Go all the way back down to scales glow. Just keep doing this at what, 1.5? I'm on blur again. One day that will not trip me up, but today is not that day. I am curious, what do you guys think so far? Shut up, phone. Fiddly enough, that was technically work. I work for a grocery store, and that was a digital coupon going, "Hey, don't you want to buy something?" And I'm like, "No, because I don't want to go back to work." Yay! I'm glad you like the colors. It's very specific. I don't think it's as turquoise as I wanted, but I am happy with it nonetheless. Thank you. Do the scales actually look like scales? Once again, I kind of just winged it. It's coming together so nicely. I tried a bunch of new things on this, and I am very happy to see that it's currently working. Yeah, I should blur out the edges of these a little bit. the teensiest, tiniest amount. It's harder on the smaller ones, I will be honest about that. A little bit more at the tips. I'm going into ultra concentration mode, but I promise that I am enjoying myself despite the sighing. I'm slouching so bad. I have the worst art posture imaginable. Not imaginable, but pretty dang close. Just a little bit of blurring. So, May, it is early morning for you as well, is it not? What are your plans for the day? That pause as I wait for the Twitch buffer chat thing to finish is always fraught with tension. Even though it's not what I was going for, I like the way that the tips make it look like the scales are each filled with a liquid. Like the blurriness. I don't know. Inadvertently, the colors I have chosen remind me of lyrium from the Dragon Age series. Whoops. Definitely want to bring the glow down a little bit, maybe 50%. Once again, I have to turn color off so that I can distinctly see what I'm doing. That didn't help. That didn't help. Okay. Back up here. Oh, that's why it's small again. It's not what it's supposed to do at all. Big. It is very hard to get things to actually look like they glow. A smart person probably would have watched some tutorials or something. I am not a smart person. What I am is an improviser. I just sort it up as I go. Funny story, on multiple occasions, this scar she's got, like in the book, in the art, I keep forgetting to give it to her. I literally don't even know how she got the scar. I mean, I have a guess now, but she didn't have the scar initially. Well, rather, she didn't have a reason for the scar initially. She's always had the scar. Just wishy-washy like that. You're gonna have a scar. You're gonna have a scar. You're gonna have a scar. That's how the world works. Yeah. That scar keeps trying not to exist, and I keep being going, nope, nope, wait, you exist. Oh no, I just noticed I missed a scale. No, that's fine. I don't care. Like right here. But it's only part of a scale, so should I still do it? I don't think so. Didn't get scaled in. That's the end of this scale. I see. I know what I was doing now. Anyone else think these little shapes I'm doing remind me of kidney beans? I wonder if I should be blurring it out farther so that it can glow more noticeably. Trying to decide just how eye-catching I want these scales to be. After all, this is a cover for the Penina whatever site, so hopefully it will get people to read it, which means I want it to look nice. Do. Close, turn that on, turn that on. Yeah. I like it. There's one thing that I want to try really quick though. Just show how it will look. New one. Scales. Ambient glow. I probably misspelled that, but I don't care. 20% luminosity. Big old brush. Maybe lighten it just a titch. That big old brush. That. And just over the whole of it. That way there's a centralized glow and just a very soft ambient glow. See, if I make it really bright and intensive, I can make your eyes hurt. Or I can take it down. What do you guys think? Really bright? Like it? I'm indecisive. 40%? 20%. I'm leaning towards 40 because that is very noticeable. I'm just stretching. Don't mind me. Yeah, the ambient glow idea was a great addition. Mm. Okay, good. I already saved it. That would not be fun if I forgot to do that. Gotta turn the shading off while I'm doing the flat so that I know what it looks like. Oop. Let's see. Moon glow, moon I did. I guess I should do this hood next. Make it a little bit darker. Make a bit lighter. And just to get it. Oop. Hold up. Preserve opacity. Oh, goodness. Flip it. and then blur it all out. Heck yeah, I like that color a lot more than just the little bits of flat that this has. But outside. Oops. I keep forgetting to click this first. I need to make sure it gets the curve of the hood. Which means I need to like actually follow the curve. It is very hard to get things to look how I want them to look. That's too many lines. Yeah. Probably could add more shades. Probably will add more shades. Do. Probably could make it a little bit bigger on this. Gotta try to follow the natural curve of the hood. Okay, good, that does include that part. I need to make sure I go back and do that. Yeah. Oh, one more. Almost forgot about the inside part. A little bit darker and a little bit lighter. Brush. Hood inside. Also preserve opacity. Tip it. Oh. Yes. I feel the power. Ugh. I guess the skin would be next. Let's go ahead and turn off the green. Off the scales. Off the scales glow. All the way up here. Turn off those and that. So if you ignore her chin, which is colored for obvious reasons, this is what she would look like without her scales on. Isn't she pretty? You see, skin pale. Zoom in. Because that's what I like to do. I want to make one that's slightly pinker. Swap. And one that's really pinker to very. Yay! Almost forgot once again. Thank you. The eyes aren't finished. I'm going to add the same depth I kind of did to the hood. But I really liked that she had sage green eyes because it's kind of a bland green. And I really liked that someone who has all these vivid colors has a very soft green for her eyes. Sorry, I'm just laughing at how terrible that looks. Just trying to give her some extra color. And instead I think I gave her a blush. Oh, that's because I'm using the darker pink. Oops. I'll just lighten the darker pink. Also, oops. Blur that out. That's too much blur. It's too little. Like, Mary, Mary Goldilocks. Like Goldilocks here. Hi, Dodge. Look at me. None the worse for the wear for my root beer butterscotch thing. Yay, finished painting. That. Just a little bit. Hi, Ofo. I'm surprised you're awake. What time is it there? You were asleep last time I streamed at this time. Game sites. Good luck with all of that, Dodge. And by the way, I never came back to tell you, but the butterscotch schnapps and the root beer was fantastic. Oh, that's not that late. I'm glad you made it. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out, turn all the layers on so that you guys can see where we're at right at the moment. Boop, boop, boop. Doop, doop, doop. And doop, doop, doop. So this is where we are currently at. I am still adding shades of color to the flats. But isn't she cool? I am calm because it is 9 a.m. and I am trying to be quiet. I am also calm because it's working out for me right now. I'm mostly calm because I get very quiet when I do art. Very, very quiet. Bop, bop. Well, that's what you get for going to sleep early. I warned you guys that I was going to be trying to. Oh no, the hair! That I was going to be trying to stream. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but my work wanted me to work an extra 8 hours, and I wanted the money, so here we are today instead. You are not the only art spaz. Trust me. Have you not watched one of Bella's streams? Enjoy all your chaos, Dodge. Thanks for popping in. Nope, wrong one. Doesn't want to get just a little bit more color on her cheeks. Blur it out. I really need to clean my laptop monitor. It's getting to the point where I can't tell what part is art and what part is smudges. So, Ofo, it's the end of your day. How has your day been? Honestly, it's taking quite a bit of effort to actually speak. I want to just concentrate and go quiet, but I do not have any music I can put on the stream, so I am not. And it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit lighter. It's a darker one for some bits by the nose. I don't like how that's darker. Lighter, make it darker this way. Why are you put in the spot, Ofo? Is it because do you not art? Because that is also valid. All arts require audiences. It is just as valid to just be the audience. That over the lighter one. Tip. Really shouldn't be doing this because I was trying to do all the shading in like actual luminosity and whatever. But who cares? I'm gonna do it my way. Cause that's my way. Honestly, I don't want to do too much to her skin, especially. I just realized I put all this effort into this blush right here that I'm covering up with green. It's not supposed to be blush, it's just supposed to be, more color to her skin. We aren't flat. There's usually pink undertones. Really proud of her lips. I put part of her lip on a lower opacity and then did it bigger on an even lower. Oh. Oh, I see. See, I had already managed to forget that I asked about your day. I tried asking May what her plans for her day was because it's the morning for her, but she either completely ignored me or I completely missed it. Both are valid. Both are valid. Yay, tiring. Sometimes the best part of a day is the fact that it's over. Let's see. All the way up here, go back into the lines, click, clack, click. I'm so happy with that glow. Dupe. Maybe in the skin, I should get just a little bit of pink brush. Yeah, internet. Fun. Good luck with that. It would be nice to get a chance to see one of your streams. For some reason, I always end up missing them. To find my dark again. Go with pink. That darker. No. Pink. Make it darker this way. Just a little bit that way. Alright, Ofo. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. So bad at ears. I'm so bad at ears. In my defense, I've only got one that looks like the norm. How am I supposed to know what irregular eared people even look like? I think I'm done for next. Go away, pop up thingamajigger. I think I'm done finagling with her skin. Above the scale. So next would be the hair. Hit the blue. The blue. Make one darker. Make one lighter. Maybe not that much lighter though. Preserve opacity. Hitch darker because her hair is supposed to be dark. Yeah, you can still see that. I am content with this. Just a little bit of the pale. Go ahead and get regular blue. Put in some dark. Go back and put in some thinner of the regular color. Her hair is so cool. You guys don't even know. It's this pretty blue, but she dyes it in the book because it stands out. But I love it so. Let's see, find the light again. Just a couple bits of light hair. Content with the content? Yes. That is factual actual. So you guys who have no context, what kind of scales do you think these are? Blur. A tiny blur for this. Actually, I even want to back, save, just in case I hate all the blurs. So there's one guess. Rush, did you have one? What is that? Creeping into the hair. Why? Why are you there? Hang on. We've got to fix this. Eraser. First off, I need to know, is that in the lines? That's in the lines. Ugh. Good. Unlock opacity. Well, I won't tell you what it is, but I will tell you that the scales are triggered by water. And the only reason I'm telling you that is because it's in literally the first chapter. I won't tell you what it is because that's kind of the biggest arcing over question in the plot. There we go. Your cat is snoring. It's always awesome. I like the hair. I am very content with how the hair turned out. Like, it's the point where it's beautiful, but I want to tweak it just a little bit, and that's what always makes it go wrong. It's the part where you're like, it's perfect, but can it be more perfect? And then you go too far and ruin it completely. I'm sure you guys can totally relate to this. That a bit of eyebrow in her hair? What? Oh my god, it is! That's eyebrow in her hair! That is not how this works. Thought you'd be sneaky. Now I gotta check the other side. Oh my god, it's on the other side too. The eyebrows were a last second. Oh wait, so I'm honestly kind of not surprised that that's where they ended up. I just accidentally changed the size of the screen. Can you guys still see the thing? Or did it screw me over again? Still works. Sweet. Gotta love that. It's perfect, but it could be better. Alright. Hair. Lips I'm quite content with. I'm not going to tweak those at all. Now for the eyes. Kind of tempted to leave the eyes mostly normal. I'm going to try one thing first to see what you guys think. I am terrible at pupils. So I'm going to do each eye with a different kind of pupil, and we're going to see which one you guys think looks better. And yes, no pupils is completely an option. Oh gosh, that's kind of scary. I'm just going to do bloop. Some whites, just to make this a little bit less spookular. So what do you guys think? Does it look better with pupils? And if so, which pupil? Actual black or green? Waiting for the Twitch buffer. Waiting for the Twitch buffer. Gonna have to change her chin. It worked perfectly before, but now the blue line stands out too bad. Nah, I'm leaving her chin as it is. You can actually see where her chin is. Or rather, her jaw. I don't know if I even like there being pupils. Truly do not know. Eye whites. I'm happy with these. These turned out surprisingly well. A burst around the pupil. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I don't I don't know that terminology. Do you mean like a burst of color in the iris? Or, well, yeah, that'd probably be a plan. I haven't colored the green part yet. I'm just deciding if I'm giving them pupils at all. But, okay, hang on. Pupil. Because, no, her eyes are gonna be sage green, so it's gonna just be a darker shade of sage. Probably this one. Dark blue pupils? I don't know that I want to do that. I'd rather... the two way I have done pupils in the past is I have to do black, like around the pupil, and darker color. I appreciate you guys helping me with the eyes, but that's not the part I have issues with. The part I have issues with is deciding if I put in a pupil at all. So like I can either do it black like this, or I can inside the colors. I can like just make the inner color dark. Pupil yee, but it stands out too much. I don't know, I'm really enamored with the pupilless kind of look. Oof, that's not what I wanted to undo. The just flat color kind of look. For some reason, pupils always make it look uncanny to me. Well, then if I do a pupil, I'll do black, but I'm still not sure about that. So I am incredibly indecisive. I was genuinely just trying to erase away smudges on my laptop screen. Well, I know to avoid that. I don't know. I feel like it looks better without a pupil. Truly, I do. Boop. Boop. Lighter and one darker. I'm trying to remember what I've did on like the you guys are gonna get to see into my terrible things because I want to see what I did ages ago when I did their eyes. Because this is the kind of eyes I like to do. Is no pupils. It's just darker. I like those kinds of eyes. But this is clearly just slightly more cartoonish than what I've done for this. She has actual lips, and she just has that. Okay, so I see the first thing I did that I did not do before. Colors. No, wait, it was definitely in colors. Because there's eyes. There's opacity. Down. Merge down, so I just have the eyes. Alright. Then make it slightly lighter. I just don't like pupils. For some reason, the instant something has a pupil, it just looks creepy to me. I thought I could do a pupil good. I asked for your guys' opinions on how to do a pupil good, and I just didn't like it. What I usually end up doing is incorporating just a little bit of the darker color into the eye. That's worse. How did I pull it off here and not on the other one? Open. Where's the one that has the actual layers? So that's how I did her eye. Da da da. Just gonna try a similar thing here. Nope, that's not curvy enough. I have not colored in eyes very much because I couldn't really do that in non-digital drawings because I'd draw the eyes so tiny that I couldn't really color them. I do appreciate you guys' input. I just apparently completely disregarded it. I wanted to see if I could make people's look good, and I don't like how people's look. Truly, I do not. I'm gonna blur this out a little bit more. It doesn't have enough of the original color in it. Dirt, 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 dirt. Tilting my head when this thing tilts itself. Yeah, that's not how to do it. Use the tools you're given. I know it's my art, but I still want to take your guys' opinions. Still gonna try. Think about the eye glints for her. She is an incredibly... Ooh, that's even more creepier. The thing is, if I give her eye glints, she looks too cheerful. I know eyes are supposed to glint. I'm aware of this. I don't know. That looks too much. Looks too much. Basically, everything else is all soft and it's too harsh. Wrong. Her eyes are so big that it looks weird without something, doesn't it? It's my art, but I'm not good at art, or at least I'm not accustomed to doing art, so I am insecure and indecisive. It's funny, I thought her eyes were gonna be the part that I got really good at, that I was like quickly done with and happy. But that's not the case. I think I want to make the sides of it just a little bit lighter. Just a smidge. Smidge more. That through that much. Pick up that. That for that much. Blur's too big and it's messing with it. Get way up in the eye. Not mine? I don't know. Truly. This is why it's taken me this long to even get back into art. Is because my art's never looked like the way other people's arts looked like, so it's taken me a while to accept that it's allowed to look different. That's basically what it's taken me forever to do. Is it's taken me forever to accept that my art is allowed to look different. I feel like there's more I need to finagle, even if there isn't. glow. I just want to try something. Oop, that's not good. Oh, right. Take it way down. I know. I'm just not good at this learning as you go thing. I was a smart kid who took to everything instantly, so I just didn't do anything I didn't do instantly. Sure, you can see how much that paid off for me. Definitely keeping it down in the 20, just a little bit of glow. Because this is supposed to be dark and mysterious. I am very intimidated by that increasingly loud aha or ah. I cannot tell if I'm being scolded or encouraged. Is this normal with Rush Love? Little bit of blur here. I'm not good at this being different thing. You get told often enough that different is bad, and you start to internalize that. And then it shows up where you least expect it, like when you're trying to be artistic. Because that's how it works. I have such bad art posture. It shows my legs aren't even under my desk, so I'm at maximum slouch. Are you exactlying her statement about my art will and should look different, or mine about internalizing being told being weird and different is bad? You have a style. Everybody has a style. True. Except for my stylist just doesn't have eyes, apparently. But hers, I'm really happy with how these guys ended up looking. I really need to get back into making G. Never drew G. Drew R and F, but never G. I don't even remember how I drew them anymore. Honestly, I've never been really good at defining who I am. Always try to change who I am for the people I'm around. People need me to be something, that's what I'll try to be instead of just being myself. I like your style. I kind of like my style too. I'm just at the point where I'm trying to figure out how much of what I do is style and how much of what I do is not knowing anything technical about art. There's a fine line. And I'm pretty sure the rules, you're supposed to know what the rules are before you break them, but I've never learned the rules, so. I like it on the shoulders, but not on the hood. I think I need to blur out the one on the hood some more. Blur, I said. Not that much, jeez. Nope, I want to make it smaller on this side. You are saying words that are supposed to mean things to me, but they do not. Like, I recognized Van Gogh. Pretty sure I said it wrong, but I recognized it. Couldn't begin to try to pronounce Faviism. Just go to max luminosity for a second so that I can properly erase these bits. That's some bright moonlight, huh? 20% instead. I said 20. I said 20. I need to blend out these some more too, since I blurred out the other ones. It's a bit bigger. Nope, nope. Smaller. This together. Well, that is good to know, May. But don't tell Bella, she'll be heartbroken to know she comes fourth. That's pretty cool. I often forget there's an academically to art. When I think of academics and art, I just think of my high school intro to art teacher ranting about how car windows should not be called tinted because tint is lighter and shade is darker. I was not aware I consented to that kind of relationship, Rush. So I might finally be at the point where I stop messing with it. No, I wanna blur this out some more. Slightly too dark. I type rapid fire. I see. Alright, so I've unclicked the pen and set it aside. Hang on, I need to see if that's my monitor. That's my monitor, okay. There was a streak of darker color and I could not tell if it was my monitor or just the artwork. Do you guys think it's better with or without this last moon glow bit that I'm clicking on and off? Do you think it's just enough that the shading doesn't cover all of it? My gosh, that's bright. With? Okay. It has been saved. How long have I been streaming for already? I think I actually started at 9 like I intended to. I'm just trying to find a tweet that I did so that I can see when I actually started streaming. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna keep going or not. Because, like I said, I do have this that I could start working on. My dad's dual monitor wallpaper. But that might be easier to work on when I can use the whole of my screen, and some of it's been taken up with the chats. I will tell you what, guys, what I plan on doing with his. His is basically just going to be a bunch of outlines of trees that are silhouetted. See, those ones end up looking more like a floof. These are really bad sketches. And then, like, goes from night to night with the middle being day, sunrise and sunset transition screen. Alrighty, Rush. Have fun. Eat the foods. I will probably be getting off soon because I just realized that I still haven't eaten since 3:30 yesterday. Oh gosh, that is 19 hours without food. Wait, no, I did have one Hershey's Kiss. I'm an adult. Oh, I forgot the sky. That's what needs to change. This is just bland blue over here. Oh, fine. I'll have another Hershey's Kiss. Or should I have a payday since that has peanuts and peanuts are protein? What do you think, May? Which candy shall I continue to be irresponsible with? Take sky out and put it there. I said take sky out and put it there so that I can turn that off. And then turn that off. I don't know why, but that's awesome being able to see just the shades. That's really cool. You can see the shape of everything I did. That is awesome. I am quite content with that. Where's that? That's supposed to be this. There we go. I did say candy. I don't have anything else I can eat from here, and I'm not leaving this stream until I finish this artwork. I have Hershey's Kisses or Paydays. Or biscuits, but I don't think anyone wants to hear me. Biscuits, oh my god. Cookies. I have been watching too many British peoples. I blame Rush and Cattle, even though he's Australian. He is still to blame. Payday all the way? Alright. Warning, there's crunchulars incoming. Look at me eating candy like an adult. That's exactly the point I said, May. Or should I have a payday because the peanuts will have protein? Okay, why can't I see the color that I'm doing? On brush. Hmm. There we go. If something was wrong, I have presumably fixed it. Just put a bunch of different shades of blue into the sky. Ah, don't you scroll on me. Come on, zoom in a little bit more. That color, make this smaller, incorporate some more of it back in. Then I just want to get a little bit of dark purple in the sky too. That's a terrible purple. I want a nice purple, please. That's just blue. It's a purpley shade. Might as well use it to transition. A little bit of swirls just to get different incorporation of color. Get some actual purple in here. Because the sky is many shades. Back to the regular blue. I love purple, okay? That was just a bad purple for this use. I didn't call purple terrible, I called that purple terrible, and that was just specifically for this use. You will never catch me calling purple terrible. Did you forget how much purple I've said I own? Isn't it funny how much effort I'm putting into this sky only to cover more than half of it up? Isn't that a much better sky than... Oh, I should put just a little bit of green in there, shouldn't I? Just gonna undo all of the blur. So I just want just the tiniest, faintest traces of green. No, there we go. Just a nice dark green. Just a few very small bits of it. That's still blur. Nope, that green looks kind of gross on the purple. Greenier green, I think. That's just black. Why does all the green look olive on blue? Or this is probably just how color works, but I'm still miffed. I just go for greeny green. Nope, still looks olive. Whatever, just a little bit of places. See if I like how that looks. So I go blur 90. I said 9. I said 90. Hey, sassing me, May. There we go. Just a little bit of green to offset all the blues and purples, because it's still cool colors and it'll work. Hi, Ofo. It's kind of disturbing without the lines. There we go. Made the sky so pretty and beautiful. And I had the sky shade and you can't hardly tell. I've hurt my soul. Maybe if I should take down to 70. Just so you can see a little bit more of the sky's colors. Yeah, yeah, like that. This is just a test, because I don't know whether or not I'm going to add stars, because it might detract from it. How to get big dots. They're not very erratic, are they? They're all pretty equidistant. Makes them really just really closely together for no reason. What do you think? Were the stars a good addition? Bloop, bloop. I'm quite content with them. Velocity ever so slightly bigger. That much bigger. I've gone quiet with concentration again. Yeah, at least mine's not symmetrical. Blur out. Hopefully by not always having the glow be completely overlapping with the star, I'll get some twinkling effect. Yeah, stars. Yeah, I like that. I am quite content. I think I've reached the point where I could stop. I could. Anybody see anything obvious that I'm missing? Also, Ofo, if you're still lurking, you get to see the total picture now. What do you think? I wonder if I should do just a little bit on the edges of her hair, which are in the moonlight. Yay! Thank you, May. Just a bit of a bigger blur. Go to max just so that I can see how that looks. Go to a much, much smaller blur and blur those together. What am I supposed to be seeing, Ofo? Eraser. gonna take this underneath the lines for a moment so that I can see where I'm erasing. Oh, I'm sorry chat was being stupid. Did I miss your answer to what you thought of the art? Oh, I'm erasing the star too. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ofo. Well, I see what you say now. That counts for something. Yay! I'm glad you like the shiny stars. You've actually read the first chapter and know what her scales look like. What do you think of have artistically rendered them? Oops, I must have erased that part. Yay! I feel like that sounds almost insulting, Ofo, but yay! Just a little bit. That is good to hear. I put quite a bit of effort into those scales and I wasn't sure if it came off correctly. And take that back down to the 20% that I had it at. Like that for that. Select pen. Doop 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 doop. Just gonna try to select all of this. And luminosity. Maybe it's because I used the white from the moon. Maybe if I get a color closer to her hair. Make it lighter. Preserve opacity. Brush. Maybe just a little bit darker. Luminosity. 40% for that since it's closer than the stars. 30. Yeah. That looks so much better. Okay. It's like the 8th time. No worries, Opho. All arts take practice. What happened there? There's a bunch of smudges. Hang on. That's not the right thing. That's just because the colors look like underneath it. I see. I see. Think. Yeah. That's just because that's what the sky looks like. Yep. And like that. And then. That's just what the sky looks like. Turn all the layers back on. My phone, it buzzes. Who is trying to talk to me now? Can you guys tell what's happening right here? That I'm just making the part that light's touching look like how she actually looks. It's easier to tell when I take this off. That on. This is where the light is. Yay, you read the latest chapter. The goal is every other Wednesday, so here's hoping for that. I think I'm finally done. Yeah, I'm quite content with that. I am sad that I did not find a way to incorporate Shun in this. In case you're wondering how to say Shun's name, Ofo, it's Shun. Yeah, pretty sure it's Irish. Sionn. Shun. Isn't that weird? Here, I'll type it into chat too, just so May, who has not read, that is the name I am speaking of. And you say it Shun. Shun and Alona. Because of course I can't pick names you can pronounce easily. Psh, why would I do that? Let's see. How did you say that, Ofo? Sion? Sean? Cyan? Any of those very wrong ones? Yeah. Isn't it funny to know that this art once started on a level with this sketch? Yeah. Like Simon, but not. Well, his name is definitely not Simon. Yeah, you do, May. Now you know how to say it in your head correctly. For the 3 years from now when it's a published book and I finally convince you to read it. Oh, well, no, that's not the same sketch, Ofo. This is a different art. But it is nice to see that that's where my art starts out at, and then I just keep adding on to it until it turns into this, magically, after 8 hours. I know, May. I'm only saying it out of love. Anyway, I do believe that's going to mark the end of my turn because I should probably eat real food. Because it has almost been 20 hours since I ate real food. I'm pretty sure if I don't eat something soon, May will probably find a way to hurt me just to force food down my gullet. Thank you guys so much for popping in. Have a good day.